Okay, let me check Divine Money Manifesting. Nope, we're not live there. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with that, but hi, everybody. We are here to do, let me close this window because it's distracting. I'm here to do a sciencey explanation about manifestation. So we're going to do a sciencey explanation about manifestation. And then I'm going to stop that video. And then I'm going to do a magic-y explanation about manifestation. And that's it. That's what we're doing. So, okay. How does manifestation work? Sciencey explanation. Okay. So our bodies put out a ton of energy. Okay. That's not woo-woo. That is science. That energy is created from our molecular processes. Okay. So when our body is breaking down food to use for energy, in that process, big bursts of energy are created as those cells are deconstructed and reconstructed. It's kinetic energy, okay? Kind of like the sun. Our bodies work very similarly to some of the processes in the sun, because a lot of the processes is the same across the universe, especially with deconstruction and reconstruction. Okay, so with putting out energy, our body digests food, it does a bunch of molecular processes, and we're putting out a bunch of energy on a moment by moment basis. And this is happening 24/7. Okay, that energy that we are putting out can actually be read by a scientific scan called a spectrometer. These are real things. Okay, so you can read your energy on a scan that's called a spectrometer. Now, here's where it starts to get so mind-bending. Okay, when our energy is put out and it's read on these scans called spectrometers, our information registers on the spectrometer at a certain level of hertz. Whoa, okay. So it's read in hertz, which is so interesting because then as our energy is measured, it's being measured in frequency waves. Okay. So when someone talks about your energetic frequency, we're talking literally about the energy that is emanating from your body, according to science. This is not a woo-woo thing, okay? Another way to understand that is your vibration, okay? Because vibration is also a radio wave that is read in hertz. You've never heard me explain this before. It's so fascinating. Okay. So you have energy. It's being pumped out 24/7 and it is measured in hertz. That is your vibration. That is your frequency. Got it? With me so far? When you grow, when you heal, when you expand, when you evolve, your frequency rises. What that means is if you were to do a spectrometer reading before your evolution, and you were to do a spectrometer reading after your evolution, your energy frequency would come in at a higher level of hertz. This is what it means to up level, to raise your frequency, to raise your vibration, right? None of these terms have come about by accident. And whereas when you don't understand them, they sound very woo-woo, they are actually incredibly specific and descriptive. Not cool. I find it so neat. As you can see, by how excited I am. Okay, so as you grow, as you heal, as you evolve, your frequency rises, your vibration rises. And so that's when people are like, oh, super low vibe. Well, you can feel if someone is up on a lower vibrational level than you are. Why? Because people who are on different vibrational levels don't match. It's almost like putting two magnets, trying to put two magnets together backwards. It's almost like that frequency repels. Okay. So that's what happens. Because why? Because like attracts like. Your vibe attracts your tribe. You magnetize things, people, money, situations, events, electronics, stuff. Okay. You magnetize things and people into your life based on your frequency. Okay. You attract that which also is vibrating on the same frequency as you are. Now, it's not like the exact same frequency. There is kind of a span, each frequency band moves up in like levels. I don't exactly know what the levels are. I don't even know. I'm being told it's not really measured that way, but yes, there's bands of frequency. So people in approximately the same vibe, right? Money that's approximately the same resonance as you are. Okay. Why does that happen? Okay, well, here's where it starts to get real interesting. If you watch videos on how the kinetic explosions of energy happen on the sun, you will actually see that the sun's energy moves in a magnetic loop. And it's not just the sun's energy that moves in a magnetic loop. Our energy moves in a magnetic loop. It moves in what's called a toroidal field. Science. Physics, look it up, you can Google it. Okay, so our energy moves in a toroidal field, and as you are magnetizing your energy out, it is coming back to you, bringing stuff and things and people and money that is on the same frequency, that is on the same vibration. It literally works magnetically, where their cells are attracted to your cells on an energy basis. And there's more deep explanations about how this works within astrophysics and biologically, maybe a little bit. Okay. So when you are doing manifesting things, this is why it's so important to get your energy in alignment with what it is that you want. Okay. It means you have to be on the vibration. You have to be on the wavelength of what it is that you are wanting to manifest. Because whatever vibration you are in is the same level of energy that you will magnetize things back into you at. Okay. So if you want more in your life, you have to change, you have to alter your vibration. Some people call it the universe speaks a frequency, right? It doesn't speak thoughts, it doesn't speak words, it doesn't speak actions. It does, but that's a whole other thing. It doesn't respond to your hopes and dreams. It responds to your frequency. On a scientific level. When we're going to talk about magic-y stuff, we'll talk about the other side of this, okay? But on a scientific level, the universe responds to frequency. So if you want to manifest more, you have to change your frequency. How do you do that? You heal, you grow, you evolve, you clear limiting beliefs, you work on your trauma patterns. Anything that creates more fear, anything that creates more resistance within your body needs to be cleared, because that's what grounds your frequency lower. And that's not grounds in a good way. That's like pulling you down by the ankles kind of energy. Okay, so that's the end. That's the end of the sciencey explanation of manifesting. What? See you in like 1 minute for the magic-y explanation of manifesting.